Mr. Ted Sullivan.
Morning, Mr. Dobson. Well, it's not morning, is it?
No. So, who you got?
Well, there's a clue in the time. So, who do you think it might be?
Must be American.
Must be American. Well, yes, he's American. Okay. There's two clues there. It's a male person and an American.
Yeah.
Shall I bring him in?
Yeah.
Okay, here we go. This is my favourite bit. Here he comes. Here he comes. Hey, Jeff Hobson!
Jeff.
Yeah. Hey, Wayne.
How are you?
I'm doing wonderful. I'm doing wonderful. It's been a long time, hasn't it?
Yeah. I recognize that background.
Yeah.
I recognize the...
He recognizes the background.
Yes, I know. Yes, because I've always wanted to be on your show. And so I said, screw it. I'm actually, because I got a green screen, I can do this stuff regardless of what you want. So I have now taken over my kind of magic there. Kind of magic.
Brilliant. Okay. What trick are you going to do, Jeff?
I'm going to make Wayne squish disappear. Thank you. Good night. Ta-da. There he is.
A good trick. Jeff, it's wonderful to see you, buddy. And it has been a while. We haven't seen you for quite some time. And how are you doing in lockdown and in California?
Well, like a lot of people are, I'm here in La Quinta, California at my theater, Marvin's Magic Theater. And as you know, within the past year, we lost Marvin Roy. And sadly, he was, nobody was around him when he, when he couldn't be there. I talked to him like within 2 days of his passing, and it was sad. But he saw every show here at the theater. He was here every single week. We have a seat right here for him at the front, and he was there every single week having a great time. He loved it, He was 95 years old. I mean, who the hell makes it to 95? And I tell you, he talked our asses off, believe it or not. He was like, boom, boom. He was great. He always wanted to go out he ate more at a dinner with me than anyone else at the table. Steak, potatoes, salad, ice cream. I couldn't believe it. He ate like a horse. He was a wonderful guy. And of course, we named the theater after him. And the shows were going wonderful. We started in the fall of 2019. September, and we had a different show every single week until March 13th, but we were going like this, and we were having people come in, standing ovations, all the best magicians coming in, and it's a wonderful theater we have here, and we're looking forward to opening again in the fall.
Oh, yeah. Once this is all over and we can start traveling, and Wayne and I will definitely come and visit the theater.
Damn right. I expect you to. I'll leave you guys to do a show. Go for it. The theater's there.
Wayne would love that, I think.
Yeah.
Jeff, it's such an honor for you to come and be on our coffee morning. Just before we talk about a few things that I've got written down, can you sort of like remember the first time you met Wayne and what?
Wow. You know what? I have a feeling it was at one of the conventions. I want to say like Eastbourne, Southport, right? One of those.
Yeah, you're right.
Yeah, that's the best thing I can remember. I mean, then again, you were really nice to me in the men's room too, right? So I mean, I forget where that was at.
That's how Wayne.
That's Wayne.
What,
I think he sat down then too, right? Yeah.
Jeff, I've seen your show loads of times, and you are never under par. You're always on the ball, always the professional. I mean, when I worked, I had some deaf shows. I always said my act was a bit like sex. When it was bad, it was still okay. But when it was good, it was really good.
Yeah, I appreciate that. Coming from you, it's like an honor. I think our types of magic and the way that we worked, and from what I've seen you perform, we had the same sort of you go out and you grab the audience and you shake them and you don't let go. Because even Paul Daniels talked about this, where when he worked the men's clubs, you had to come out and you had no time to spare. You had to come out, grab them, shake them, and never let go. And I learned that in the nightclubs when I grew up too, so like you did. So we try and you take no prisoners, right?
I think between the two of you, I think you two must be the dons of audience connection. You walk out and you've both connected with the audiences.
I have a feeling it's the name, Dobson Hobson. It's just a natural.
It could
well it's amazing the similarities we had in the early days. We had similar names.
Yeah.
We both had short blonde hair. And we both did comedy, magic. So I think I'm your love child.
Okay, I'll take that as a compliment.
So, amazingly, though, with regards to working in Illusionist, you actually took on one of Wayne's tricks, didn't you? The sex trick. How did that go for you? Can you sort of like explain why you chose it? And
well, here's the thing. As you know, when you talk to a producer or you write a script, it's especially in magic when people don't understand the dynamics.
Sure.
Because if you read a script, okay, you see it, but you got to see it. It's the way Karrell Fox used to sell, trade shows way back when trade shows were new. He says you can't explain it to him. You can't write a script. You actually have to produce the commercial and say, look, this is what it is for people to understand it. Right. Because people just don't get it. So when the producer of The Illusionist came to me and said, oh, do you have a new trick for this season? I said, yeah. Well, he asked me to explain it. And I said, okay, it's sort of a misunderstanding in words. And I say this, and he's like looking at me like, what? And I said, let me just show you, right? You have to show you. So I did it. And then you can see that he's laughing, which he generally doesn't do. Right. And he's starting to laugh. He goes, oh, I get it. So I said, yeah, let me just do this. It's really it's solid. I can tell. I go, it's a solid trick. And from the auditions, when I would just do it in rehearsal on stage, you can tell everyone's just freaking cracking up. And of course, part of the secret, as Wayne knows, is the trick itself is just solid. It's great. And I think probably I would almost say that laugh per laugh, that the sex change gets stronger laughs in almost anything that I do, right? Good. It's there. If you get it on the roll, that's the thing, right? As you start the line and then the next one comes right at the tail end and you start building and you go a little bit faster and a little bit, then people don't have time to breathe, and that's what I'm trying to get death in the audience. I want people to keel over and frickin' die.
He bought that trick, so he paid for sex.
Yeah.
Yes, I did, Wayne. Yes, I did. And only it's just between us, love child.
Yeah. Nobody will know.
And you know what else I know? I know, like me, you're a massive fan of Karrell Fox.
Oh, yeah.
They were my go-to books in my early days. Always.
I've noticed that you reference Karrell a lot in your books. Yeah. Well, I he was like my father in magic. I hung around him for my whole childhood. And I tell you what was cool about Karrell Fox. Karrell Fox was very understated. except for his jackets, which were very loud, you know, on stage. He always came out with a great jacket. But other than that, he was very cool, calm, collected, and did everything. He didn't do anything wildly quick he never raised his voice. He never got excited, but he was always like very cheeky, but cool, calm, and collected. And before you knew it, you were involved with what he did, and he hooked you in. And I tell you, I'm always a bit weary on some entertainers pontificating during conventions how good they are, or people talking how good they are. I said, I want to see an act of that person in front of a regular crowd, right? That's the defining factor. I saw Karrell a number of times destroy a regular crowd with nothing more than a balloon and a vanishing cane, and that was it. I mean, he came out with nothing and left with no props. I mean, that was it. It was beautiful to watch.
We're in the theater. Is there a way of showing us around? Can we?
Yeah, you know, I tell you what, if you want to, let's do a quick. I'm going to actually, I'm going to untether you from my electricity. Here it is. I got a green screen behind me, which obviously now looks like not a green screen. But as I come over here, you can probably see that this is our door. But if you look this way, I'm not sure how good you can see this.
Oh, but wow!
It's quite a nice little theater here. I think you can see it. And
yes, we can see it perfectly.
Now it's a little bit cluttered because we were doing Zoom shows and things like that. But as you can see, we got some of the lights set up. And I'm even can I go outside in the hallway? This is wild, huh?
Yeah.
Let me see. Got a lot of clutter in here too, but this is like the hallway where we have some illusions. We have this guy up on the wall. I don't know who the hell that is. I'm not sure. And so we have, as you can see, we walk into the lobby. Now the lobby usually has a lot of tables. All here we have a piano that we have. That happens here. Back here is a beautiful wine cellar.
Lovely.
With some of the best wine in the world. So when you come on over, Wayne, we're gonna get drunk. Okay. So that's there. There's you know what that is. We have a beautiful bar over here. And as you can see, we have a large mural of none other than Marvin Roy, and more area over here.
I love the lights that look like top hats floating.
Oh yeah. I'm sorry. Yeah, we do have some of those. Those were done by we got some top hats and put them inside of the lights and made that.
That great.
And this is the. Magic is a love affair, which is what Marvin always said. And this is where he used to sit all the time in this corner and read the Taschen book. And he's got a couple pages in this Taschen book that he would flip and read all the time. We go out into this is where the lobby is. Let me show you what this looks like. This is our little magic shop.
Oh, wow.
When people come in, people see this little magic shop, right? And it's got some things. This is a dematerialization chamber from Carrie Pollock, the thing that makes you fade away. So we have customers go in, they fade out and end up in the lobby. And of course, we make people's wife or husband disappear for a price, of course. And so we have little bits of weird things on the wall, like Marvin's hand.
Oh, wow, the puppet.
You know this one?
The puppet, yes.
Yeah. He's a wonderful little marionette. That's a real Rene. It's a guy that designed these. But this is the interesting thing, though. This door here. It's green. Oh, that's weird. I got a green screen on the door's green, so it looks like this. Never mind. When you open it up, suddenly, boom! Now you go in to the lobby, and then you have a fun time. But people don't know this is here. It looks like something
out of Star Trek.
It is. That's exactly right. This is one of those doors from a refrigerator unit that goes, sort of thing. So,
brilliant.
Yeah, it goes down.
What a fantastic space.
Yeah, and then it goes up again. So yeah, that's the scoop. And in where you go to the bathroom, we actually have a zigzag. Don't ask. I'm not sure. I think somebody. Not sure why the hell I got that there.
It's a lovely space, Jeff. Whereabouts are you again?
We are in Palm Springs, California, which is approximately a 2-hour drive away from the water, inland, about 2 hours in the Palm Springs, Coachella Valley. And there's 9 cities that makes up the Palm Springs area, and we're in the newest city, which is called La Quinta, and which I've been living at now for a couple years.
Oh, that's fantastic. So, guys, if you ever, UK guys, our American guys already know where you probably are, but our UK guys, if you're out there, please visit this wonderful looking theatre. It's such a lovely space.
And I'm going to wait for you and Wayne to come on out.
We will definitely
I've
come
got
over.
seats for you.
That's fantastic.
Yeah.
Jeff, it has been an absolute pleasure to have you as one of our special guests. And I know Wayne was over the moon to see you because he hasn't seen you for a while.
I want to give Wayne a big old hug when I see him. I don't care what he says. Last time he sent me a photo, it had lipstick on it, and he sent it printed onto a book. I have that one. So we've got a little relationship going. We have to continue, Wayne.
I'll leave you both when you get together. I'll just leave you in a dark room somewhere. But Jeff, it's been an absolute pleasure, and we love you to bits, buddy.
Thank you.
Hopefully we'll see you very, very soon when all this nightmare is over and we can start traveling.
Well, thanks for asking me on Coffee Talk. Love you both. Thank you very much.
Thank you, Jeff.
Take care. Bye-bye.
Bye.